it's also a great day because everybody is here. Our friends, family, creating some great memories, and there's some pretty magical things happening tonight. Tonight, Kayla and Ryan have decided to share something with us. This is something really neat that they're going to share with their closest friends and family. Something very dear to them. It's actually an account of how we got here. It's a combination of their own versions of how they met, how the first date eventually happened, how they fell in love, became engaged. When it all comes together, it's their love story. When Ryan and Kayla met back in high school, it was about 10, maybe 14 years ago. They were just friends, though. It was in the hallways of St. Joseph High School, and they had a few mutual friends, and they'd see each other, sure, but they didn't hang out. No, they wouldn't hang out. High school came and went in 4 years after graduating, during Kayla's 4th year of university. She had several classes with one Brandon Friesen, whom she became close friends. Brandon was best friends with Ryan, who occasionally, when Brandon and Kayla would hang out, Ryan would join them. Now, Ryan worked in Alberta, only came to Saskatoon about once a month, so they didn't see him very often. Still, it was quite obvious right from the start he was interested in Kayla. Unfortunately, Kayla had zero interest in Ryan. Zero. He was way too reckless and arrogant for her liking. She was never gonna date him. Ryan saw this girl, smart, beautiful, and in every way the nicest person he'd ever met. She had to be his girlfriend, and had to be a girlfriend right away. So that night, as they're leaving McGuire's, he asked Kayla out. Why waste any time? Kayla said, no. She wanted nothing to do with him. Refusing to give up, he asked if he could at least have her number. Unwillingly, she gave him the number, and for the next 2 years, Ryan would text her and call her and try to convince her that a date with him was a great idea. But the fact that she rejected him over and over didn't make him stop. Asking Kayla out on dates became almost a weekly occurrence. She didn't budge. Her friends started noticing the inquiries, and Kayla always said never in a million years would she ever date Brian Shirley. But he continued to call and ask her out on a regular basis. Then one day, while Ryan was at his cousin Byron and Brittany's wedding with his family, little did his family know that he was texting Kayla the entire time. This was the day that Kayla, for the first time, actually started to think that maybe Ryan wasn't such a bad guy after all. He was being really sweet. All of his texts saying that he wished she would be with him. Still, she still didn't give him much of a response. His persistence was beginning to pay off. She began thinking that after all of these months, maybe he did deserve just one chance. After all that rejection, like 100 times. And not give up? It's pretty courageous. To Kayla, it was rather loyal. He wanted just one date. She could do that, one date. After all, he's pretty cute. With all the time passing, Ryan was actually starting to finally think maybe a date would never happen. Then one fateful night, he was at home sleeping, and he got a text. Kayla asked him out. She wanted to get together right then, that very evening. He called her back instantly. And turned her down. After all, he was already in bed. He'd had a long day. He wasn't about to get up now. Kayla thought for sure, oh yeah, for sure, he'd be running to his truck, rushing to come over as quickly as possible. Instead, Ryan promised that he would meet her the following evening. So yes, indeed, he did say yes. Kayla couldn't believe how much they had in common, though. They talked until the sun started to lighten the sky. And then, indeed, Ryan kissed her. She wasn't expecting it. very sweet and the perfect ending to the night. She drove him back home and they agreed they'd meet up again the next day, and they did. Within a couple days before Ryan went back to work, he wrapped Kayla in a big hug, kissed her on the top of the head. They were officially a couple. Just a couple of months into the relationship when, while wakeboarding and water skiing at the Friesen family cabin, that Ryan took a hard spill in the water. He was completely disorientated and couldn't swim. He couldn't even really get to know where the boat was. He was completely out of it. And it was then that she realized just how much she cared about him. It hurt her so much to see him hurting, and she couldn't do anything about it. She realized that she never wanted anything to ever happen to him, never wanted anything to ever hurt him. It was at that moment she loved him. The 4-year time limit was officially up. Ryan wasn't going to be wasting any time. So he went to Center Mall, went to the jewelry store right across from where Kayla worked, and spent the afternoon browsing and looking at rings until one caught his eye. He knew she would love it. He didn't propose right away. He wasn't sure how to do it. So it was stowed in the dish cabinet at his mom's, waiting. Then one night, October 15th, 2017, Kayla was talking about ways she wanted to get engaged. You know, the whole works. They had just come home from having supper at her mom's, and they were getting ready to watch a movie. And that was it. It was time. Ryan grabbed the ring, and just before they went to bed, he stood a ladder up in their main entrance, and Kayla had gone upstairs to change her into her PJs. Ryan, on the ladder at this window, called out to Kayla and asked for her to come over. When she looked down, there he was, standing at the top, holding out the ring. Well, she wasn't expecting that. She kept asking if he was serious and if this was really happening. Is it really happening? Then it went on for like 2 minutes. It went on, and Ryan finally asked, "Well, you saying yes or not?" And now we get to see the result of her answer. Now they stand and make their way to the center of the dance floor to share an incredibly romantic moment, a moment that they embrace and hold each other what will be their very first dance as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, show them all your love with cheers and applause. This is Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Kayla Shirley.